Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks oftentimes deal with poached animals in our state. Well, this is what happens at the end of all of that. There's going to be an auction in Billings on Saturday, and that's where wildlife collectors can actually get their hands on some of the antlers and hides and horns that are collected. That includes this guy right here. He is the largest elk that is going to be at the auction at some 390 inches.
The inventory is massive. All of this coming from across the state of Montana, collecting over the past 4 years.
There is everything from big elk, there's a couple 390 bulls, there's a 380 bull in here. There's bears, mountain lions, bobcats, moose.
Cash Seal is the auctioneer at the National Auction House in Billings, and all of this is completely filling up their 6,000 square foot facility.
It's definitely more merchandise than we were expecting. 4-year accumulation is a lot.
But sadly, most of these items come from poaching cases. When FWP confiscates a carcass, the meat is donated and the antlers are removed and sold at auction. Officials say they don't have an exact number of the poaching cases here because some of those are still being worked out in the courts. But anything mounted already was taken illegally. As a hunter himself, Seal says all of this represents both the best and the worst of Montana.
Because you see how much wild game that Montana has to offer and the quality of animals that comes in, but on the flip side, you have the way that all of this was amassed.
He says the biggest draw for Saturday, these bighorn sheep, most of which were taken from Wild Horse Island after disease struck the herd.
Those sheep are really hard to come by and get, and there's some really large ones out there. A few of them are over 200 inches.
Some of which could bring in as much as $3,500. So Seal says, let the bidding begin.
10, somebody bid the 10 now, 20 number to here, 10, 20, 30 number to 30.